Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend that I will wear a headscarf when he grows his foreskin back? Oh my gosh. We shall see. My female 24 boyfriend, male 28, is a Muslim. He usually is not very traditional. We don't live in a Muslim country. The other day, he told me that as soon as we get engaged, I would need to wear a headscarf to cover my hair. I'm very proud of my long wavy hair, and a headscarf is absolutely out of the question, and he knows that. When we first met, he even told me that he doesn't like the tradition and that his girlfriend would never have to wear one. Now, yesterday we had a real fight about it. His parents want us to get engaged, and engagement means the future bride has to cover her hair. It got into a heated argument, and I ended it with, I will wear the damn thing as soon as you grow your foreskin back. He left without saying a word and went to his parents' place. Silence since then. Am I the asshole? Oh my gosh. Baby, you just hurt his whole ego. Because not him like changing his mind about, now he wants to be serious about his religion, and any woman that he's with is going to have to wear a head covering. And you're like, all right, so you grow your foreskin. Yo, Trey said, grow your foreskin back. I have never heard that before. But there are a couple of edits we're going to add to this. 1, I will not wear a headscarf. If that means that the engagement isn't going to happen, then it will not happen. 2, I got downvoted for stating that I love him. Please keep in mind that the fight is less than 24 hours ago and I miss him. We had a very good relationship for 1.5 years and never fought before. We were planning on moving in together after getting engaged. 3, I would not convert to his religion. He knows that, and his mother seemed fine with it. His father never said anything about it. I am Christian and will stay Christian. 4, people assume that his family is behind the headscarf idea. I am not sure about it, but it might be possible. If they are, they were good at hiding it since they never said anything. 5, his family immigrated 3 generations ago into the mostly Christian country we live in. Himself never visited the country Libya his great-grandparents on his father's side came from. The family on his mother's side, I don't know. Man, I'm with you. If you knew that was not my religion, I'm Christian. Don't all of a sudden now you want to get engaged after we've been together this long, of a year and a half, and be like, well, now I want you to kind of slightly take some of my religion. No, sweetheart, you're not the asshole. The comment, I am chuckling a little at the comment because, like, I'm gonna wear this head scarf. You gonna grow back that foreskin. This is the first update. All right, this is all complicated. I called my boyfriend this morning. Boyfriend, question mark. He didn't answer. His mother did. I told her that I would like him to come to get his stuff from my place since his relationship will not work any longer. She told me that he came home yesterday all quiet and sad. After his father asked him what happened, he told them what I said. Apparently, this caused his father to giggle before he told his son that my reaction has been obvious all along and that he isn't surprised at all. Turns out the parents aren't the religious influence. It's the uncle on the father's side. Apparently, he told my boyfriend that the guests at the engagement party, it's a big deal with this culture, with about 100 people that come from everywhere and probably bring their whole household, the dog and the neighbors, will probably have a heart attack when they see a pale blonde fiance without a headscarf. My boyfriend must have been very deep conversation with his uncle about tradition and being the oldest son and all that stuff. Basically brainwashing. Long story short, he is now my ex-boyfriend. His mother will come by tonight to get his stuff. That went pretty fast. I'm with you. This is what you call standing on business. Like, bruh, if you knew this was not my religion and I wasn't going to do this, I'm not going to do this to appease your family, to show face. I do not want to conform to your religion. Yes, in certain situations, if a woman cares, she would be like, you know what? It's just one night. I would do it for the wedding. But it sounds like he wanted her to do it from here on out, getting engaged. And she's like, that ain't happening. Update number 2. You guys are fantastic. You've been like therapy, and I really needed that. So many lovers, loving and supportive answers. So many people helped me do the right thing. My life has been an emotional roller coaster in the last 3 days. The future I had planned is gone, but I guess it will be for the best. So here's what happened last night. My ex boyfriend's mother came over to get his stuff, some clothes, shoes, socks, books, his toothbrush, and deodorant, stuff like that. She brought dinner. It was chicken with bulgur, and this woman is a fantastic cook. And we sat down to talk. She told me some things I didn't know before. It's not the first time my ex messed up big time with the girl he wanted to marry. When he was 22, he was in a serious relationship with a very Western, very independent redhead. Pale skin like me, not a Muslim drop of blood in her. They got along great, but when it came time to the question of engagement, the uncle took the boy aside and told him that this wasn't working if the girl wouldn't change her looks and her behavior. The relationship ended and my ex-boyfriend's father got loud. He told his son that if he needs to decide what he wanted. If he wanted to live a Western lifestyle, it would be fine. But if he wanted to have a traditional wife, he needs to find someone that is raised that way. Right on, Daddy. You better let him know. Obviously, he didn't listen because fail number 2 is present. Fast forward 4.5 years, and he started dating me. His father warned him not to mess it up again, and that was the last time he said anything about it. His mother hoped he would be smarter this time. Guess not. The uncle is a very traditional man. His daughters both wear headscarves since puberty, so does his wife. He prays, he follows the rules, and since he has no son of his own, he kind of decided that my ex-boyfriend, the oldest son in the family, is like him, a son to him. About my almost mother-in-law, she wears a scarf herself. I asked her why she does it, and she was a little embarrassed. She told me that she wasn't always wearing one when she was younger, but she started to get gray hair after her second son was born in her late 20s, and at some point she decided that a scarf is cheaper than a salon. So she covered her head on and off. She got used to it at some point and then didn't go back. Strange, I know, but I haven't been in her situation. It's not my right to judge her. After dinner, we packed my ex's stuff in 2 big shopping bags, and my ex's boyfriend's father came up to help his wife carry the bags. He told me that he is sorry about his son's behavior. So that's it. I'm single now. Do I hope he comes to his senses and reaches out to me sometimes in the future? A little. Do I believe that will happen? No. Baby, I'm happy that his family is just like, they're supportive and they understand. Like, they talk to him and say, bro, don't mess it up. Like, I know your heart loves what your heart wants to love, but in this situation, stop wasting people's time. He's out here wasting women's time. Like, if you get with somebody that lives in that has a Western culture of life that is not Muslim, I'm gonna need you not to switch up when you want to become engaged, because now all of a sudden you've been following your mother and father up until the time that you've been engaged, until the time you're trying to get engaged, and now you want to go full force and be on your uncle's team. It don't work both ways. Yes, you may find a woman that would be happy to conform to become Muslim and be able to cover their head, and is fine with covering their head with a headscarf. But until you find somebody like that and you have those type of conversations, like something like that should happen from jump. And from the time she says, hey, I'm Christian, I'm never covering my head, that should be the end. Like, you should not pursue that relationship. Like, you done wasted these ladies' lives, years of their lives. Why? In the hopes of getting married, to then turn around and be like, well, I want you to wear a scarf. After she told you that she would never do it. Yeah. His parents are probably like punching him in the head right now, because bruh, he needs to make up his mind. And he needs to make up his mind fast and stop wasting these women's time.